What's up, guys, and welcome back to Planet Zoo. We are going to create a new zoo. And this is where I need your help, guys. I need ideas for the name of the zoo. And I'll give you the premise that I have for this. So I was thinking it would be kind of cool to make not a full-size zoo. Like, I'm not trying to take up this whole map. I'd like to make something small, relatively small anyways. And my idea was to use only animals from the Americas. So we're talking North America, Central America, and South America. Now I went through Planet Zootopia, and I did all my research on that. I wrote notes down on everything, and what we've got is a total of 30 animals that we're going to be putting into this zoo and possibly 32 if we include reindeer and polar bears. I'm still on the fence with those because polar bears take up like 8,000 square meters, which is basically like a sixth of the map. So I don't know. I'd love your input on whether or not we should add them in there. If you want to, if I get an overwhelming response saying that, yeah, put them in there, then I will. I am leaning towards putting them in there, but I haven't made up my mind completely. But yeah, what I'm looking for, what I need your guys' help with, is coming up with a name. So this is kind of a Name That Zoo episode. Now that you kind of know the premise, we're going to start off as we come through the ticket area here. This is going to be kind of like a courtyard, and this is where we're going to start the South American portion of the zoo. And then once we get the South American portion done, we're going to look at where to transition into the Central American portion and then into the North American portion. So there's going to be a lot of elevation changes. As you can see, we've already started off going a little bit higher than just the flat part of the zoo. And I did that just so I can put the subway entrance in, which is there. And it's basically going to be, we're going to have valleys, we're going to have waterfalls, we're going to have like everything basically from like the dense jungles of South America to the rolling plains of, the Midwest up to the frozen wastelands of like Alaska and northern Canada. That's my vision. um, how I'm going to pull that off, I still haven't figured out, but that's just a way I build in this game. I just go with the flow. Uh, yeah. So as you can see, I haven't really done much with the main entrance, and that's because I don't have a name for the zoo yet. I would like to put the name on this side and on this side of the building here. And I do still need to do some trim work and whatnot on this building. I need to fill in the ticket booths. But I was just going for get the basic done, get the foundation built essentially, and then I can decorate it out from there. I'm also thinking about putting in like a little parking lot over here and then maybe even doing a staff parking lot. Haven't really decided on that yet. I think the focus for now is going to be completing this, uh, doing some landscaping and whatnot around this. I may do the parking lot as well. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think we should call this zoo, and if I get an idea or if I get a suggestion that I really, really like and end up using, I will honor the creator of that zoo in some way, shape, or form. I'm thinking naming a building after them or naming an animal after them, whatever they want. The winner wants, that's what we'll do, and we'll pick whatever name they want to go with, whether it's their own name or if they come up with something that they would like. We'll work those details out with the winner. But that's what I need from you guys. Come up with a name for this zoo, knowing the premise behind it being just animals from the Americas, knowing that it's going to be lots of changes in elevation and lots of different biomes. So anyways, guys, I'm going to get to building, completing this out as much as I see fit. And I'm going to do that in a speed build. That way you don't have to watch me do this in real time, which will take forever. And I'm going to throw on some music for both of us. I'm going to throw on Pandora on my end, and I'm going to do, I'll find some background music to put in for you guys in post. But yeah, let me know. Alright guys, so I think I've done enough for the time being. I just kind of really need a break at this point in time. But we did make quite a bit of progress. It doesn't look like it, but a lot of work did go into this. We got some trim around our entrance here. We added in our ticket booths, which I think are quite lovely, and even decorated on the inside of our ticket booths. We got some vents and some doors to add that little bit of realism in there, and even got our lights in place to light them all up. And I made both of them a little bit different from each other with these stickers and whatnot. Um, we got our speaker for talking to the guests, and then we have where the money and tickets would be exchanged, and then we decked it out a little bit. Didn't go too crazy with it because I still don't know what I'm going to do with the front part of this building. With that, I decided I'm not going to do a parking lot, and I'm going to tell you why here in a moment, but we added the fence around this area all the way through. I actually ended up moving the planters a little bit so I can get the fence down through there. I added the fence posts just again for a little bit of realism, threw in some benches for people to just sit and wait for their party members, or if they just need a break. They probably won't be used once the zoo goes live, but again, it's just for that little bit of realism that you would see when coming into a zoo. I may even add some trash bins. I don't know yet. Another thing I'm thinking about doing is putting like the conservation signs on either side here, just as a precursor to like, yeah, you're hitting a zoo. This is all about conservation, blah, blah, blah. Now, I got done with all this and I was kind of checking out what I've done, and it dawned on me, I need an exit. So what I'm thinking about doing, and this is actually really good that I was reminded of it. What I want to do is I'm thinking about putting exit tunnels on either side of this building, and it'd be roughly the same height as this, just to give us some difference in height in this building. And what I want is a bridge coming out, um, going something like this to where it connects somewhere in between this light post and this bench on either side. And in this area, it'll give me a reason to do some garden work here. I'm going to put like a little pond, water feature right up in here on either side. Maybe have like a waterfall coming out of this building, which would make sense. You can have a pump room inside the building here and nobody would be the wiser. Just have a little miniature waterfall and a bridge that goes over, and maybe some exit signs or something like that. Just like I said, this is when I build stuff, I just kind of go with the flow and be like, hey, I like the look of this. I'm going to build onto that. And you saw that a little bit in the speed build where I'd build something, delete it, build something else, or I'd keep it or whatever. You saw me messing with this, changing the height of it. I decided I actually want to just keep it going straight up and down like that. It's just one of those things that we deal with when we build. So again, guys, I am looking for a name for this zoo, and I'm looking for ideas. So if you guys have any unique names for this zoo, throw it in the comment section below. And as always, guys, if you like this video, please consider giving it a like and a subscribe. I surely would appreciate that. And of course, be safe, be cool, have fun. We'll catch you in the next one.